Hello, Cancer. This is Kathy from tarotmeastory. Doing your reading. These readings are not time sensitive. They're not dated. Whenever it applies to you, when you run across it, when it feels right. If this doesn't resonate with you, check your stars. Star, sun, moon, star. I keep saying star. I have no idea what that is. It's like I made it up. I don't know. Check your sun, moon, and rising. And I don't. Does anybody know what star is, or did I just come up with that? I keep saying it. I swear Spirit wants me to check it out. Star sign, huh? What does Cancer need to know? Doing a Celtic cross and then a love reading afterwards and drawing an oracle card. What does Cancer need to know? Okay. Oh no. That's not what you want to hear. That's like your doctor saying, during surgery, oops. What? Well, it's just I know a Cancer. And these readings usually apply somewhat to him. So I know a situation that might, like, ow. So at the center of the reading, we have the Prince of Wands. And this is a message coming in fast. It's coming fast. You're going to hear something fast. And we have the Four of Swords. The Four of Swords is meditation time, taking some time out, going within. See there's three swords up on the wall, and then there's one laying alongside his bed. That's an issue he's thinking about. He's meditating on, quieting himself and waiting for an answer, for some clarity. So, stillness and letting yourself have a quiet moment so you can hear intuition. In the position of how you feel is the High Priestess. You don't feel like anything bad's going down. You feel connected. You feel like everything's good. Again, we have another messenger. Did we already have a messenger? Yeah. Knight of Wands. This is a message. Another message. This is kind of like high-speed communication. This could be email or social media or something like that. Like you're going to get your message in a something's coming fast. We have two cards about ending. We have the Eight of Cups reversed. This is about leaving something in the past. Something that doesn't serve you, something that hasn't been going well. And it's reversed. So maybe it's something you've known a long time. And then the Tower is right side up. The Tower is something coming apart so something new can be born of it. And the truth of the situation is a victory. But this card is reversed, so it's like something is holding up the victory. I wouldn't know what. Maybe it doesn't belong reversed. I don't see any cards in here of resistance, other than maybe, this card being reversed is like you've known this for a long time and haven't moved forward, and that could be a form of resistance. In the outcome, we have totally, you got the power to get the job done. You got the recipe, you got the cookbook, you got the manual that's going to tell you how to get there. What spells to cast? Not really. Okay, we're not going there because people really do that. What to put together, to manifest. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is juggling. Are there other pentacles here? This isn't always about money. This card can be, I don't think it is because there aren't any other pentacles. This is juggling a situation. I don't know what situation. But crowning this reading is the Three of Swords reversed. When this card's reversed, along with this card reversed, it's like a love relationship that needs to be left in the past, or something that broke your heart that needs to be left in the past. So to sum this up, basically there's a message coming, and it's coming in really fast, and it's probably coming in through some electronic mode, whether it's your cell phone or email. But it's going to be quick. It's not something you're waiting a long time for. Crowning the reading is the Three of Swords, the broken heart, the heartbreak, and it's reversed as if this has been going on a long time. And the outcome is leaving something behind. And this can a lot of the times be a heartbreaking situation. You've been juggling something, something has been difficult, and you've been trying to manage it. So some aspect of this, probably this love relationship, is falling apart. So whether it's the whole relationship or whether it's just, parts of it, the way, even just an aspect of it that needs to be dismantled so it can be rebuilt. A whole thought system that you might need to leave behind, But you're feeling pretty good. You're feeling stable. You're feeling centered. You feel connected with your higher self. You feel like your meditations are working and you're getting messages. There's a new beginning starting. A new victory. A new truth. It's a new beginning. And in the hopes is the Magician. So you have everything you need to manifest what you want, what you need, what you want your life to be. The outcome of leaving something in the past seems to be, there's data on the screen there, so when I put it in one corner, I can't see it. So it almost seems like this is advice to leave some long-standing, heartbreaking situation, to let it go. And if there's any resistance here, it would be moving forward in this. The Tower isn't reversed. It isn't like you're trying to prevent something from changing. Sometimes facing something, seeing it. Because the only reason I think there'd be resistance is because the Ace of Swords was reversed, so it's like it's not moving forward as quickly. Okay, so I'm going to do a love reading. Spent 10 minutes on that. Got a time. Okay, so what does Cancer need to know? What does Cancer need to know? I started suddenly feeling sad in connection with Cancer in the reading, so there may be sadness you're experiencing. Trust. This situation is calling for you to have faith. Yeah, have faith that everything is working out. There's some aspect of something that needs to be left behind. It could be just part of a relationship. It doesn't have to be the whole relationship going down. It could be, change in the relationship. Okay, so we have trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith. We have the lilies. The lilies are like a blessing of love, Lilies used to give me the creeps because they were at funerals. And I don't know why that would bother me, because I don't really even believe that we die. But I guess it's all the grieving people around a funeral that's freaky. It's like, oh my God, you guys are stuck in the grieving mud. Come on, celebrate. But anyway, this is a blessing. This is a blessing. It's love. So there is love in this relationship. And we have home, stability, home and stability. So there is home and stability in this relationship. But there's these two cards almost identical. The cycles of the moon. So the cycles of the moon is about the process you need to go through. You need to go, take several steps to get to the end. And this card is also saying the same thing. You kind of have to work your way through a labyrinth. It's like you can't go straight to the gazebo in the middle. You can't go straight to the gazebo in the middle. I need to drink something. So you can't cut through the labyrinth path to get to the center. You have to follow a process, a lot like the cycles of the moon, But you're getting there. You're not going backwards. You are getting there. It's just a process. It's a process of acceptance. It's like the process of grieving, which I don't remember the 5. There's denial and acceptance and bargaining and finally getting there. And I used to know those by heart. But there is stability and love in this situation. But there's just something calling for change. Now, because the heartbreak was at the top of the reading, I felt like the Celtic Cross was a love reading. And this is just a little more clarifier on it. So I'm going to draw an oracle card for Cancer. What does Cancer need to know? I feel this sadness, like Cancer is grieving. The loss of how, if this resonates with you, how you viewed a situation. You wanted it to be a particular way. And so there's change that is making you sad. I feel sad. Okay. I'm sorry if you feel sad. When I say I feel your sadness, I do. I feel you. I really do. So this is the Shadow Queen. And these cards have like two aspects, the positive and the negative side of the card. So acquiring knowledge is the positive side, and insecurity and manipulation is the negative. So it's like two ways, two roads you can go off into in this. One is, acquiring knowledge, understanding, really like seeing, paying attention to what the other person needs. You have to pay attention to your own needs too, you know. Because if you're not happy, there's nothing you can do to make the relationship happy. So you have to do what makes you happy. But acquiring knowledge, and if you get off on the wrong path of insecurity, manipulation is going to be the direction that's going to create more conflict. So this is like advice, Don't go off into the manipulation. To acquire knowledge and understanding about what you need to do. I'm going to draw another card. What does Cancer need to know? Oh, shit. How can I get these? I mean, I shuffled these cards. I got this in the last reading. Dragon Duel. Inner conflict. Inner conflict. Inner conflict, morality, conscious choice. The dragons are a trip, aren't they? Let's see, were there any see, I don't do the reading comes through me, so sometimes I forget what goes on here. We did have the heartbreak and change and accepting change and leaving something behind. Yeah, that's creating inner conflict. And, that's why you're going through the cycles and of the moon and the labyrinth. So there's stages of accepting and moving forward. But keep in mind, there's stability and love in this relationship. I think there's, what this is saying, and what I'm getting kind of strong here, is the resistance that you're fighting, this change, and that fighting it is like not working for you. It's creating conflict. It's like the dragons, those two dragons fighting with each other, or you fighting with yourself. This is Kathy from tarotmeastory. I hope this was helpful. We'll see you next week. Thank you. If this didn't resonate, I can't even speak anymore. This is my last reading. Thank you for the week. I get a couple days break. If it doesn't resonate, try your... Blah. God, I can't talk. Sun, moon, rising signs. I'm going to ask Spirit what star sign means. I need to figure that out. I keep hearing it. Thank you.